Good evening. It's Monday. It's a bit bright in here for my liking. I'm going to move that around a bit. There we go. How are we all doing? I've got a cold. I've got a head cold. My nose is full of snot. And yeah, it's horrible. Just all of a sudden came on out of nowhere. But it's fine. I will live. I am staying indoors. Doing what we've been doing for the past 8-ish weeks now. So, yeah. That's fun. Hope you're all doing well. I can see a couple of you out there already. There's Tim in the chat. Good evening, Tim. So yeah, I'm back with some more Unsigned-ish style music just to play for you tonight. Keep you all busy, keep you all occupied for an hour. I've got some more homemade vodka, raspberry and blueberry again. It's rather good. Cheers, everyone. And we're going to play some songs, and I'll chat a bit of shit and all that usual stuff. So you probably heard we've got another jingle. I'm going to use both. I'm going to use Pete's and the new one from Josh and Oggy with their Radio FreakJam, the only jam you can't spread. Whatever that means for a radio show, I'm not sure, but it's good. I like it. So thanks to Josh and Oggy for sorting that out for us. Much appreciated. So, Ian Friedman is a man who has been to the live jam down at Bumbles. He's also appeared on Radio FreakJam with us a couple of weeks ago. And I've appeared on his Ready Folk Radio show as well. And he sent me a track. We had a long debate. Someone sent me a folk song about going down to a jam night. And I thought it was Ian. Swore it was Ian. I must have been wrong. Or I dreamt it. Or I was drunk at the time. I don't know. One of them. But I asked him to send me the track, and he was a bit confused, and he sent me a track that he thought it was. It wasn't. But I liked it. I liked the track. So this is a song called The Brambley by the Westlanders. Enjoy.
And the mood are right. You can meet with your friends, you can make some new. You can even bring a fiddle for a tune or two. Welcome to the Bramley on a Wednesday night. It doesn't really matter if the tune is right. You can bring a whistle or a mandolin. Thank you for the music and the chance to sing. There's a man at the front who will lead the song. If you don't know the words, you can hum along. There's a man at the back who is looking scared. He's not very good, but at least he dared. Welcome to the Bramley on a Wednesday night. It doesn't really matter if the tune is right. You can bring a whistle or a mandolin. Thank you for the music and the chance to sing.
Bramley, apparently about going down to a pub and playing some music, which is fantastic. That's what we like to do. Those of you who listen know that I like to sort of round my shows off. I like to have the finish, try and connect with the start somehow and make it all connect, and it will, because I've got something that's, I've worked that out this week. It's nice. So yeah, that was Ian Friedman. Go check them out. Yeah, this band was Rywolf. Just a great folk band, and go and check out Ready Folk Radio as well. They play all sorts of acoustic and folk music, which is good. So Mo Stoner, who you've probably heard me talk about before, we've got in contact over the lockdown, and he supplied me with a steady stream of music to play, and put some stuff on a little rhythm thing that I'd done on a video. Yeah, it's just been a nice sort of friendship building up there. So shout out to Mo. He sent me a new track this week. The Flat Top Band, they're good old fashioned rock and rollers. They love the 50s and stuff like that. And why not? It was a good era. So I've got the Flat Top up for you next with their new track, Back to Arizona.
Midday sun, getting out of Carolina. I was leaving on a Greyhound bus. Winslow is the place for standing on the corner, getting sick of working out in the dust. I'm going back to Arizona, going back to Arizona, going back, I'm going back to Arizona, got to get back home. City and down to Oklahoma. In Texas I was looking for love. Nothing was the same, I was always starting over. It's Tucson that I'm dreaming of. I'm going back to Arizona, going back to Arizona, going back to Arizona, got to get back home. A set of wheels in Utah, Idaho got into a fight. I jumped a loaded trailer in Arkansas, trucking on through the night, through the night, through the night, through the night. Talking about the girls way down in Louisiana and moving on to New Orleans. To turn around from Hoover, Alabama. Phoenix is the place of my dreams. I'm going back to Arizona, going back to Arizona, going back, I'm going back to Arizona, got to get back home. Going back to Arizona, got to get back home. Going back to Arizona, got to get back home.
I hate to tell the guys that they can't actually go back to Arizona just yet because, you know, lockdown and stuff and things. So, Little Richard died this week, which was sad. Obviously a musical legend, and he's left us. So R.I.P. Little Richard, and I hope all his family and his friends, you know, full sympathy to those as well. So Mike Stoner, we've gone from Mo Stoner to Mike Stoner. See how this all links in. I don't know if they're related at all. They might be. They might not be. It might just be a common name like Smith, for all I know. I doubt it is, but you get my point. Mike Stoner is the guitarist in Replicant. Paul Holland, who's in the jam band, and Dave Evans, who's in the jam band, are both members of Replicant. I've seen them play live loads. Fantastic heavy rock band. all doing pub covers, and I advise you go and watch them when we get out of this situation. But Mike has, again, like the rest of us in lockdown, he's learning new skills. He's learning to record some stuff. He's learning to make some videos and bits and pieces. And he sent me a couple of tracks. And one of the tracks he prefaced as being something that people wouldn't expect from him. So I had a listen, and he was right. I wouldn't expect this sort of music from him, but I liked it. So I said I'd whack it on the show. So I'm going to play a track from Mike Stoner, the heavy rock guitarist and a very good magician as well. I'll let you know. Check him out on YouTube. This is his track Freaky Bunny. Not what you'd expect, but good. There you go. Something different from Mike Stoner. And I like different. I write all sorts of music. I play with beats and synths and all wacky noises and stuff like that. And it's a great way of being creative and delving into music a little bit differently. Got a lot of time for it, Mike. Well done, mate. I like that lots. Very ambient and a bit trancey. Rich, I don't remember the song. Might not have got it. Send me again. I will happily put it on the show if I realise that's what had happened. Sorry, dude. But yeah, send that again and I'll put it on next week for you. I do not have a problem. So, Mike, well done with your track there. That was awesome. What we got next? Oh, I've moved everything around a bit. So, I was telling you all last week about Crash Transit and how I've been getting into a lot of their music. And obviously, Pete's a good friend of mine. And we played the Lockdown song on Thursday, which was Pete and Phil of Crash Transit with Status Joe, another bunch of musicians as well. So I found a song called Man in a Cage, which I really, really enjoy, by Crash Transit, and I got Pete to send it to me so I could play it for you guys because it's awesome. Got a video of this as well. I might play that next week or Thursday. But until then, here's the audio. Man in a Cage, Crash Transit.
Cause the tide is getting high. There's a blood stain in the water and a killer inside. All the pretty faces, all the pearly white. Farm boy in the city, they will eat you alive. Farm boy in the city, they will eat you alive. Farm boy in the city, they will treat you like a man in a cage. Cage in the water, like a man in a cage. Shark in the water. God save your soul, see the rise of black as coal. You're gonna need a bigger boat, you better do what you're told. All the many faces, all the smiles that bite. See them start to circle when a new one arrives. See them start to circle when a new one arrives. See them start to circle all around you like a man in a cage. Cage in the water. A man in a cage. Shark in the water.
Crash Transit there. Man in a Cage. Brilliant band. Please go check them out. They're awesome. Shout out to Pete, shout out to Phil and the rest of the guys. Just a great band. I've got your email, Rich, so I'm going to sling it in. I'm going to put it in there. Hopefully the system doesn't crash while I'm doing this. No, that hasn't. Right, that's so. Right, I've got you lined up, mate. You're in. I'm going to take that one out because I don't want it. It's all good. Do that, and then we're back to get So, right, back again, doing things, pressing buttons, dragging files. It's what we do. This is the new radio, no vinyl anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I drag MP3s from one folder to another. Exciting stuff. So I actually chose the next song for you, Rich. We've talked about playing some MSI stuff. So I found one of the songs I like. This is a band called Slam Cartel. It's a track called Wishing I. And they appeared on one of the MSI shows. We put them through to the hit list. And I think, if I remember rightly, they went on into the Band of the Year competition with this track. So this is Slam Cartel, Wishing I.
Thank you
what I've seen.
Oh, yeah, Wishing I Slam Cartel, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe, if I remember rightly, they were a British band as well, English band. Very American sound. Big guitars, massive water guitars. But great song. And I hope they don't mind me playing that. Shh, don't tell them. So, surprisingly, I've got a track from Rich tonight as well. So we're going to go from an MSI track into to Richard's track. So this is Rich Wildman with Easy Estima and Leona Lever. And this is a track called The Tide.
The tide, it flows fast for us, not slow, like for the earth and the sky. The tide rushes in and rushes out. The tide rushes in, then rushes out, in and out 2 times each day. And we pray, why can't it stay? Today, why can't it stay? Today, why can't it stay? Today, tide rushes in and rushes out. The tide rushes in, then rushes out, in and out 2 times each day. And we pray we'll sail away tomorrow or today. Someday we all sail away. It may be tomorrow or today. Tide rushes in and rushes out. Tide rushes in, then rushes out, in and out 2 times each day. And we pray, please make it stay. Today, please make it stay. Today, tide rushes in and rushes out. Tide rushes in, then rushes out, in and out 2 times each day. And we pray, make sure you live today, 'cause tomorrow you just might sail away.
The Tide there. I do remember that, Rich. I think you've played with that before or on iComp. So that was, I'm presuming, with Easy Steamer and Leona Lever, it was an iComp collaboration. iCompositions being a website, which is how Rich and I met, really, which was a file sharing site, a collaboration site. You know, I'd write a song, I might have an acoustic guitar, and I might have put a vocal on it, and I might put some synths or something down, but maybe I wanted some real drums. So I'd find a drummer on iComp, I'd send them the file that I've got, they would drum for me, send me the drums back, and I'd mix it all in. And you'd end up with things like you just heard there, with Rich singing as well, which is a rarity. I know Rich mainly as a uke player, and a keyboard player as well. So yeah, it's a lovely way of working. Unfortunately, iCompositions isn't around anymore, but there's loads of other file sharing sites there, like Compos. Nadie is doing her Pass the Parts thing on Facebook. So there's lots and lots of ways of doing online collaborations. Talking about that, I've been working bloody hard this week getting my computer up to scratch to edit video properly. And I've been working on the splendid isolation video, which is looking cool. I'm pleased with it. It's working out. And we've got all the band in now. We've got a couple of extra people in, but I still need your videos, people. This is going to be the last week. I'm going to put a post out on Facebook tomorrow saying we need them by the end of the week if you want to take part. So send me a video of you. If you want the track to sing along to play along to, whatever you want to do with it, drop me a message, drop me an email, radio@freakjam.co.uk. I'll send you a copy of the track over. You can join in, you can sway, you can sing, you can play guitar, you can play drums, you can swing from chandeliers and climb the curtains for a week here. The video's got some pretty mad stuff in it. Nick Andrew, who's playing guitar for us, one of the guitarists, has gone to town on his video. So we've got lots of fun stuff in there as well. So looking forward to getting that out. Again, who knows how long that we're in this for. Our government are talking about easing lockdown restrictions gradually over the next few months, as long as we all behave ourselves and as long as we use common sense, which the British public seem to have a bit of an issue with a lot of the time at the moment, because it feels like lockdown's not really lockdown at all. So if I'm going to carry on doing these shows, if we're going to carry on doing the online jam nights, which I'm happy to do, I need your stuff. I need your songs. So email me some songs for this show, the Unsigned session, radio@freakjam.co.uk. And if you're interested in joining us for the live jam night on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock, go to freakjam.co.uk, click the Radio Freak Jam button, and then click the Join Us tab, and it will tell you basically what you need to do this. And if you need to get in contact with us to do a setup, you can, and you can even book your time slot on the website. So get over there and do that today. So Steve is back at work on Wednesday. I hope you're all right with that, Steve. I hope that's good for you. Obviously, you know, it's an odd situation. Some people want to be back at work. Some people want to keep their kids at home. And we've got to try and respect that for everyone without this getting silly. You know, the Spanish flu in 1918 was a big thing. End of the war, everyone had to celebrate, and then a second wave of the virus hits and kills more people than the war did. So, you know, this has got to be something we do consciously and carefully. And you've got to stay alert, people. Don't stay home. No, stay home. Stay the fuck at home where you can. And be alert. But, you know, stay the fuck at home more. I'm very confused by the new message the government is sending, but I'm not going to get into that now. But I do need your songs. I do need your material. I do need you to help keep this going. So send stuff over to us. Let's get on with some more music rather than me talking. So Northside have cropped up a few times over the past couple of weeks. Been in contact with Hayden, the drummer, and Ian Mauricio, the bass player, who were in Frequency with me all those many years ago. And they're in Northside now. Hayden sent me a load of tracks, and they're all worth playing. So here's another Northside track. This one is called Hard Shoes.
This is what I want from you. Just to see the fight and the reason. Wait all day just to see you shadow boxing yourself. And the remedy takes time to carry. She wears hard shoes. Said my she's better said takes time to carry. Why she wears hard shoes. Down here with my finger. I see life has left her mark on your back and down deep into your soul. Your soul. And the remedy takes time to carry. She wears hard shoes. Yes, she does. Said my she's better said takes time to carry. Why she wears hard shoes. It's clear you take a little time to bruise your reds, your greens, and your blues are such a sight. Tell me, baby, do you see your reality unfolding here with me tonight? Tonight. And the remedy takes time to carry. She tell you, she don't care about who, where, or why. Who, where, or why. You are, you are.
North side there with hard shoes. I always find it better to wear softer shoes. They're good on my feet. Just saying. Great track. Lorna's voice on that is just incredible, as the rest of the guys, really. So, we're talking about in the chat about me being Prime Minister. The guys have kindly voted me in, and my party, which is the All Night Party. And we're talking about how I'm going to broadcast emergency rock music on the emergency broadcast system to get the message out there. And I think that's a wonderful idea. I won't be hard right, and I won't be hard left. I won't even be hard rock, to be honest, Steve. I want to find some middle ground in all of this. So what I want? I want to see Labour and Conservatives working together towards a common cause. I want to see people understanding different situations that other people are living in, instead of just accusing people of this, that and the other because of a political view or a fear they have. So what I want? Middle road. We can all try and be happy. Now maybe that's an ideal world that doesn't exist, but hey, I'm a bit of an idealist. Deal with it. We can all get along. So music. Up next, Tim is in the chat. Tim played with a guy called Kirk Farmer out in America, and I've got one of their tracks for you next. So this is The Bitter Unknown by Kirk Farmer, starring our very own Tim Caesar O'Sullivan.
Get your lullaby down the door. If it's my love you need, tell me and tell me again. 'Cause I know in my heart, this is from the start. you, sailing like the wind. Show me you love me, show me again. Sing me a lullaby, singing so softly and true. But I know in my heart, this from the start, this might be all up to you. We are here, standing alone, staring in fear at the bitter unknown. And if you can hear me, baby, come home. Oh, don't leave it there all alone, 'cause I can't survive. We are here, standing alone, staring in fear at the bitter unknown. And if you can hear me, baby, come home. Oh, don't leave it there all alone, 'cause I can't survive on my own.
There you go, Kirk Farmer there with the Bitter Unknown, and our very own Caesar on the lead guitar and rhythm guitars there as well. Sounds great, Caesar, really does, man. Loving the track. Love the bit of country feel to it as well, which is lovely. So, when I was kicking around before I met Tony, life was a bit of a mess, so I put 8 Month Malfunction together over that time. There was a band on the circuit called Winterville who I got the pleasure of seeing live when we were out playing with them. And I grabbed their CD and I found it the other day. And they were an awesome band. Awesome band. Again, hope you don't mind me playing this, guys. I'm promoting your music to my friends and stuff. It's wicked, it's lockdown, no one cares. This is a song called Breathe by a band called Winterville. Don't think they're still together, but if you can find this album, it's well worth looking for. The album is called Everything in Moderation. Check this out, Winterville.
wants to breathe your air.
Winterville there with Breathe, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely awesome band to see live they were as well. Elements of Chris Cornell in his voice, which anyone knows I'm a bit of a sucker for Chris Cornell's voice. If you haven't found him yet, check out Big Wreck, band mentioned to me by Darren Reddick of Planet Rock Radio, and they're 20 years old. I hadn't heard of them till about a year ago, and now I'm a fan. Big Wreck, Ian Thornley. Go check them out. So I've got about time for 2 more tracks. I'll give you 1 more track, then we'll say goodbye, and I'll play you out. I'm going to play you out with... next song is going to be one of my good friend Paul Miro's. I love playing his stuff. You guys seem to enjoy it. So here's a track that I worked on a lyric video for him. We've done it all hand animated on an iPad. It was all captured with me doing all the weird drawings and stuff like that, with handwritten lyrics which were animated and all stuff like that. Really good fun. You can find this on Paul Miro's YouTube channel. Don't forget, go and check out his album Sonombre 3 Freedom Machine. Well worth a buy, as is all of his stuff. This was a song from Sometimes You Get, Sometimes You Get Got. And this is called Kings of Mediocrity. No, it's not. That's what... That didn't queue up properly. Very strange. We're going to try that again. Kings of Mediocrity, Paul Miro.
mediocrity. Kings of mediocrity. The kings of mediocrity. Kings of mediocrity. Kings of mediocrity. Kings of mediocrity. The kings of mediocrity. Kings of mediocrity.
Yeah, Paul Miro, paulmiro.com. Go check it out. Buy some of his stuff. Support musicians during this time, please. We all need your help. That's it for this week. I've got one more song lined up. If you want to be involved, send me some tracks. radio@freakjam.co.uk. If you want to play the Thursday jam night, check out freakjam.co.uk. Radio Freak Jam. Check out the Join Us page and it will tell you what you need to do this. Book your time slot, get in contact and we'll check your stuff works properly. And then it will be smooth and I'll have no technical hitches. Like that's going to happen. They're part of the show now. It's like another co-host. It's the way it works. So I started the track with a track which I wanted, that wasn't the track that I wanted, about going to a pub for a jam night. And I'm going to finish the track with one of my tracks, as I've been trying to do. This is a track called Taken Away, and it's an acoustic mix, because we were kind of doing a folky album. Paul Miro plays bass and lead guitar on this. Andy Bradley plays the acoustic guitars on this. I sing, Tony's on backing vocals. I've done a bit of production and mixing and stuff like that. It's me on harmonica as well, actually. There you go. Another thing you didn't know about me. I can play the harmonica badly. But Taken Away. And the whole idea of this is that a lot of our pubs have been turned into shops and takeaways. McDonald's, Burger King drive-thrus, all that sort of stuff. And, you know, with what's going on now, you can't help but think that sort of future is for a lot more pubs. So this song's a bit more relevant. This is Taken Away, 8 Month Malfunction. Thanks for joining me this week. Thanks to everyone in the chat. It's been a blast. Really nice chatting with you all. Stay safe, stay well, stay alert, and stay the fuck at home.
Bring on the beer, it's time for the stage, but there's no one to hear. The sign of the times, just one more bar that is closing down. Just one more drive-through for overpriced food. I remember the days that we played this venue. Now the stage is the kitchen. Just one more bar that is closing down. Where are the bands gonna play? Are the pubs selling out to be just one more takeaway? Where will the bands fly their trade when all other venues have been brought up? The bomber's turned into a clown. Now he's surfing upside where he once heard the sound of some great indie bands in a bar that seems to be closing down. Where are the bands gonna play? All the pubs selling out to be just one more takeaway. Where will the bands fly their trade when all other venues have been taken? Where are the bands gonna play? Are the pubs selling out to be just one more takeaway? Where will the bands fly their trade when all other venues have been?
People are missing, the till has run dry. The smoke is all huddled outside tonight. The neighbors complaining, property's booming, but how will the band survive?
Just up the road there's a warm living room. They offer a drink in return for a tune. Our audience bound, so we play. Our music can't be closed down. Where are the bands gonna play? Are the pubs selling out to be just one more takeaway? Where will the band fly their trade when all other venues have been taken? Where are the bands gonna play? Are the pubs selling out to be just one more takeaway? Where will the band fly their trade when all other venues have been taken away? Taken away.